no good. You can't use gold to buy a cup of coffee, right? But I can use Bitcoins to buy a cup of coffee. So the reason that Bitcoin was going to be better than gold is because it was going to be so much easier to use your Bitcoin as a means of exchange. That was the advantage that it had. You can spend it. You could buy a pack of chewing gum. You could buy a cup of coffee. Can't do that with gold, right? You can't shave a piece of your gold bar off and buy some coffee. That's what people used to say. Now, of course, using a company like Gold Money, you actually can pay for a cup of coffee with an ounce of gold. So it's not that it's impossible. You can do it. It just depends on where you have your gold stored. If you have the gold in a safe in your basement, yes, you can't use it to buy a cup of coffee. But if you have the gold at a Brink's vault through Gold Money, then you can use an app on your cell phone to use that gold to buy some coffee. If the merchant wants your gold, and if he doesn't want your gold, then just take your free MasterCard out of your wallet and use that to buy your cup of coffee, and you can liquidate some of your gold to pay for it. So you can do that. But that was the initial argument about why Bitcoin was better than gold. Well, here we are today. It's now so expensive and so slow that it is prohibitively high to use your Bitcoin to buy a cup of coffee. So people aren't doing that. And now the people that are in Bitcoin say, well, it doesn't matter. Yes, we acknowledge that it's not going to be a medium of exchange. It's going to be like gold. It's going to be digital gold because people aren't using gold as a medium of exchange. So they're going to have Bitcoin the same way. So in other words, Bitcoin is exactly like gold, except it's nothing like gold. I mean, they're saying it's digital gold. It's not digital gold. I mean, maybe it's digital fool's gold, but it's digital nothing. But they're saying people are going to buy it anyway, even though it's not going to be used for what everybody thought it was going to be used. We're going to hold it anyway because, look, it's gone up so much. It just proved it's a great investment. The reason it went up so much is because people believed that it would be circulating as a medium of exchange. But now that we realize that that's not going to happen, now we have to come up with a reason why it shouldn't collapse. Because if Bitcoin is not the cryptocurrency that people are going to use, right? If people are going to use other cryptocurrencies because they're better, quicker, cheaper, faster, whatever, then Bitcoin is worth nothing. But now the people that own Bitcoin want to try to say, well, why it's worth something anyway. Even though it's slow and it doesn't really work very well, and there's lots of better digital currencies out there, this one is so good, people are going to hold it anyway because it's digital gold. I mean, this is all a bunch of rationalization to try to justify the price despite the fact that it's not delivering on what was promised. Because it isn't digital gold. You know what's digital gold? Gold money. See, gold money lets you take real gold and put it in a digital form for the purpose of transferring it around the world. But what you're doing is transferring real gold digitally. When you have Bitcoin, you don't have anything that's like gold. You don't have any gold. You don't have any right to have any gold. You can't do anything with it. You can't do any of the things that you could do with gold. You can redeem your gold whenever you want out of your gold money account. So that would be real digital gold where you can convert it into physical gold. But you can't convert Bitcoin into anything. But this is the ultimate in rationalization where people are refusing to admit. Because even if you believe, right, if you believe that cryptocurrencies are the future, right, that people are going to be using cryptocurrencies instead of dollars and euros and yen, but they're not going to be using Bitcoin. They're going to be using some other coin that's faster, and it may be a coin that no one's even invented yet. I mean, there's all sorts of coins that are out there that are better than Bitcoin. And just not as many people know about them yet, but their prices are going up. I mean, there's a lot of coins, digital currencies now. I look at them, and their prices are up a lot more than Bitcoin this year. So people are starting to bet on different cryptocurrencies. But if Bitcoin is going to lose the battle, which I said from the beginning, right? I thought maybe they're the MySpace to Facebook or whatever. If Bitcoin is going to lose the battle for the best digital currency, then what is the justification for it being a store of value? What